Joining us now in studio is Virginia Young Democrats President Matt Royer.
Hi, Matt.
Hey, how's it going?
All right, we're going to put you on the spot and start talking about the young voters, especially in this presidential race where not only are the Harris and the Trump campaigns really relying on young voters, but they are historically unreliable, and there are all sorts of kind of big name backers. We have some podcasters for the Trump campaign and Taylor Swift for the Harris campaign. Do you think this will actually work? Will they finally turn out in the numbers that presidential elections have been hoping for and dreaming about for years now?
Yeah, I think right now what they're doing is really meeting young people where they're at, which means getting people who can speak to them, people who they know that they trust with their opinions. I also think that right now Kamala Harris is running a campaign that's really oriented towards young people, and she's done that as vice president and as a U.S. senator. She has really done a great job of listening to young people, really getting down in the weeds with them on policies that they care about. And I think we're getting an idea that she actually will listen to the millennials and Gen Z specifically. Also, not only with these popular culture icons that they're talking about, but also the things like housing, things like abortion, things like LGBTQ rights, all of these things that young people really care about.
And Matt, how about some of the Virginia races? You know, we've got Tim Kaine and Hung Cao, of course, in the Senate. That'll be we expect to be called pretty soon. But also the congressional races, the 7th and 10th, that are so important here in Northern Virginia. Are you seeing the same enthusiasm? I mean, they're certainly not as sexy for these young Gen Z voters than the presidential election, but they're just as important.
Yeah, I think really what we're looking at as well is the fact that, it will be great to have Kamala Harris in the White House, but we also need a Democratic majority in the U.S. House of Representatives and the U.S. Senate. Tim Kaine has been an amazing public servant for Virginia for years. He's been my lieutenant governor, my governor, and now my U.S. senator. He has been really out there. I mean, he was on the ballot as vice presidential candidate in 2016, so people know who he is. I know that SNL liked to poke fun at him, saying that people don't remember him, but we definitely remember him in the Commonwealth of Virginia. But also on top of that, we know that we have to win these races. It wasn't that long ago that the 7th, the 10th, and even the 2nd district were all Republican. We lost the 2nd district last go around, but we really need to hold on to the 7th and the 10th because the majority runs through those two counties. Those two congressional districts. So we really need to elect Eugene Vindman and Subramaniam into those two seats.
All right.
Matt Royer, president of the Virginia Young Democrats, joining us live here in studio tonight. Matt, thanks, and we'll check with you in a little bit.
All right, thank you.
All right.